Hi, it's Ike from Groovy Entertainments. Today we got a book to read for you. Today's book is Grandpa Bunny from 1951. So let's get started. Deep in the woods, where the briar bushes grow, lies Bunnyville, a busy little bunny rabbit town. And in the very corner of that busy little town stand a cottage, a neat twig cottage with a neat brown roof, which is known to all the very own home of the great grandpa Bunny. Great grandpa Bunny, as everybody knows, was the ancestry founder of the town, which is a very fine thing to be. He likes to tell the young bunnies who always gathered around how he and Mrs. Bunny, when they was very young, had found that very briar patch and built themselves that very same little twig house. It was a very happy life. They lived there deep in the woods, bringing up their bunny family in that little house of twigs. And of course, Daddy Bunny, as he was called then, was busy at his job decorating Easter eggs. As the children grew up, they helped paint Easter eggs, and soon they was all grown up, with family of their own, and they built a ring of houses all around their parents' home. By and by, they had a town there. They called it Bunnyville. Now, Grandpa Bunny had a lot of help painting Easter eggs, so much that he began to look for other jobs to do. He taught some of the young folks to paint flowers in the woods. He tried out some new shade of green on moss and on fern. They made those woods so beautiful that people who went walking there marvelous at the colors. They talked among themselves. The soil must be especially rich, they said, or the rainfall especially wet. And the bunnies would hear them and silently laugh, for they knew it was all Grandpa Bunny doing. Years went by now. There was still more families in Bunnyville, and Grandpa Bunny had grown to be Great Grandpa Bunny, for that is how things go. He still supervised all the Easter egg painting and the work on the flowers every spring. But he had so much help that between times he looked around for other jobs to do. He taught some of the bunnies to paint the autumn leaves, purple for the gum trees, yellow for the elm patterns, and the scarlet for the sugar maple trees. Through the woods they scampered with their brushes and their pails. And the people who went walking there would say amongst themselves, now has there been so much colors in these woods? The night must have been especially frost hereabout, and the bunnies would hear them and silently laugh, for they knew that it was all their great grandpa planned. And so it went. As the season rolled around, there was constantly more bunnies in that busy Bunnyville, and the great grandpa was the busiest finding jobs for them to do. He taught them in the winter to paint shadows on the snow and pictures and frost on wintry windows panes and to polish up the diamond lights on the glittering icicles. And between times, he told stories to each crop of bunny youngs around the cozy fire in his neat little twig house. The bunny children loved them in his funny bunny tales, and they loved the new and different things he found for them to do. But at last, it did seem, as he thought of everything, he had crews of bunnies trained to paint the first tiny bud of spring. He had teams who waited beside cocoons to touch up the wings of new butterflies. Some specialties in beetles, some in creepy crawler things. They had painted up that whole wild woods till it sparkled and gleamed. And now the bunnies wondered what would he think of next. Well, great grandpa stayed at home a lot of these days and fought and fought and fought. And at last he did a secret to that season. Bunny, boys and girls, children, great grandpa Bunny Bunny said, I am going to go away, and I'll tell you what my next job will be if you promise not to say. So the bunny children promised, and the great grandpa went away. The older bunny missed them, and often they looked sad. But the bunny children only smiled and looked extremely wise, for they knew a secret they had promised not to tell. Then one day, a windy rainstorm peeled down on Bunnyville. Everyone scampered speedily home and stayed cozy and dry inside. After a while, the rain slowed down to single dropping or dripping drops. Then every front door opened and out the bunny children ran. Oh, it's true, those bunnies shouted. And they did a bunny dance. Great grandpa had been at work again. Come see what he had done. And the people walked out that day, looked up in pleased surprise. Have you ever, they cried simply, ever seen a sunset so gorgeously bright? So that was Grandpa Bunny from 1951. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment, have a groovy day with another video coming out real soon.